Hey Woodturners, I'm Captain Eddie Castellone. Welcome to my shop. Got a great little project for you today. Now, we all shop the Rockler and the Woodcraft and all the other books and magazines, and we've all seen a kit where you can build yourself up a wooden handled screwdriver. Yeah, it comes with the part that goes in here and a handle and 6 ways and all that. Well, I like them. I've got them in almost every room in the house, because management either needs a minus or a plus. Now, we have other names for them, but we got them like that around here. Okay, here's the deal. If you went and bought this kit, Rockler or any other places, you'd pay about $6 or $7 for the kit. Then you got to pay freight to get it home. Got a better one for you. Yep. Next time you're in Home Depot, look for this thing. It's on the counter, probably right there where you check out at, or on that last minute change your mind while you wait in line booth right next to it. They got a term for that thing, but it's a last minute change your mind or impulse buy booth. Pick one up. They're about $3. Now the other day the label said $3. When I checked out it was $2.27. Can't beat that. But then you say, now already have a screwdriver, what do I need to do? Well, you want to find out what to do, all you got to do is watch. The key to this whole project is right here. It's a shaft and a sleeve. Don't worry about a furrow. We're going to work around that. Now, if you'd like to have a furrow, get a piece of copper pipe and make one. But hey, this is what you need. How do you get this? Well, you take that $2.27 piece from Home Depot, take the blade out, get yourself a piece of 3/8 inch smooth rod. Stick that smooth rod in the end of it, just like I have this, just to hold it. Then take your propane or MAP gas and start heating this up. In a few minutes, that first piece is going to, that handle is going to start melting and crack off, and you'll be standing there holding that. Just like that. That's the mechanism that holds the blade in place. That's what you need. Now, once we have that, we are going to go ahead and make a wooden handle for it. That happens over at the lathe. Right? Right. Let's get this party started. Now, I just picked a piece of wood out of the pile outside. I think it's a type of mahogany. Wasn't real particular, because no matter what, I'm going to give this to somebody when it's all said and done, or maybe put it in the trunk of the car, or in the glove box, or. Because you never have too many screwdrivers. They're like clamps. To do this, that's a Stibe center. You know what a Stibe center is? It's a spring-loaded, little bitty points all around it. The best way I know to hold something if you want to make it a spindle. Why? Because you get in trouble, it'll slip and not let go. This end is a revolving center. Not a lot of magic to it, but I'm holding the piece firmly with those little bitty teeth down there, and if I jam it, it's not coming off. I'll show you what that's all about in about one moment, as we crank up at about 800 to 1,000 RPMs. Not a lot of magic here, but watch. I'm going to purposely stop this piece. It didn't come off. The Stibe center slipping over here, but the point's still holding and the end's still in there. That won't happen on a spur center. Okay? When it slipped, I make another turn on the tailstock and go back to turning again. First thing I'm going to do is put a tenon on this so I can turn it around. Because it's about this dimension, and use my skew as a double-sided negative rake scraper. But while I'm at it, and I got it being held here, let's get rid of some lumber. See, every time I get a catch, it stops, but the stibe center still has pressure on it, and it won't come out. I put a little more pressure on my stibe. You gotta love that, and if you're a beginner, no matter what, it's a safe way to go. This is the back end of the butt end of the piece. Again, I'm going to turn my skew down. I'm going to get in, find the cut, and push it in. Got to get some wood out the way. Oh! Guess what that is? That's a catch. I rubbed back up too quick. I've got to bring the speed up and get rid of that looping. Okay. I'm better, but I got to stop. Now you should do that. I want to stop and see, did the scars go any deeper than I just cut? No. And I have a chance to save it. When I came back up, I didn't readjust the angle. Don't get too excited because we're going to stop. We just did the first part. Remember I told you that we're going to get to a point to where we can stop and put another piece in and do it again and do it again and do it again? We're at that point. Stop! Woodturners, I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. It's called Big Guy Productions. That's the little production company that my wife, management, and I run. We sell carbide cutters, the bars, the parts, the pieces, the Black Hawk sharpening rig. Now, there are sharpening rigs everywhere, but none of them have all the features that the Black Hawk has. At about 1/2 of the price of all the big guys. And we give you the directions to put it together. And I even sell you just a jig and give you the instructions on how to build your own supports and everything else. Well, I'll give that to you. But we are, thanks to you, the world's largest supplier of carbide cutters for wood turning tools. So when you're looking for cutters for tools, replacement tools, new tools, or getting into it, you know where you have to turn? Right here. Big Guy Productions. Email me or go to my website, www.eddiecastellan.com. And oh yeah, by the way, thanks for all the help. Project. Gotta go back to the project. Go! The very next step is to put that piece on a jam chuck. Our jam chuck is a 5/8 inch hardwood dowel. Yeah. I'm going to hold it in my spigot jaws. Not a lot of magic to that, right? To slide the piece on, I need it to have some friction fit, so I don't want to run the lathe and burn it to get it on there. I just want to push it up, and I can push it up using my tailstock friction chuck. You'll know when it bottoms out. It will come up hard. You'll stop moving it, or you could have easily put a pencil mark over here and know when you're there. But we're not into easy. We're into some days, like a Monday, difficult. Now, I am going to get rid of this. This to me is just going to be in a way. Now I could have free cut this off over here, but I wouldn't have a center to reference to bring it back up. Look at it. I'm spinning almost true. So that's why I left that on there. Speed 1800 RPMs. I'm going here, take some light cuts with my D-Way parting tool. And before you ask, why do I keep saying the names of these things and where I get them from? Because these folks support wood turners with some really good product. And you're going to ask me where I get that good looking and good cutting parting tool? Dave at D-Way Tools. Same thing on the break off. If I break this off too early, I'm going to pull the fibers out of the handle, and that won't be a happy time. So I don't want to. I'm going to take it down real small. I mean, what else we got to do, right? I take it down real small, and then I was about to do a hero move, and I hate showing you those, but that's all you do is back it off and get rid of it. The crushed fiber is on a 1/4 inch that I'm not going to use, so I'm okay. I'm still very well held over here. I'm not going to have a problem with movement. Get the camera. That's the only problem I have with movement right now. I am in good shape shape-wise. I want to fix this bottom. Why? Because it's a thing. Now, I can take the skew, again, upside down, for this to rest was a little bit high. Put my hand on the back side of the piece to stabilize it, and slowly slice that off. Oh boy. I'm sorry. Now that should be better for me explaining what's going to happen. See, I am a little bit out of round. We're going to fix that in a few minutes. But right now, point is down. I'm going to stabilize the piece and then take some light slices to clean up this end. Okay. Now, I can now bring up a soft touch and reshape the piece. As I go back to it, I've got the soft touch. Now watch what happens when it makes contact. See? All right. I'm tightening it up on the jam chuck. Tighten the piece up. Now is when I would reshape this on the outside. Now I could bring the speed up and go back to what I originally used. Come in with a skew. Why the skew? Don't you need to practice with your skew? I do. You saw that a few minutes ago. And that all is okay. And I'm going to fix this end down here again. Point down. Too much of a cut. Now, if you ever want to put your name on the end of a piece, this is where you need to leave an area to do it. Or if you want your screwdrivers to have some kind of code like pluses or minuses. Oh yeah, this one's got both. We're going to sand it out. Isn't this fun? Who kept clock on it? we hadn't made 25 starts and stops to talk, we'd be done. We're zipping along at 1800 to 3000 RPMs, and I'm going to sand out at about 1000. Or, I'm sorry, 800. Hey, while we're sanding out, let's talk about shape. I've got screwdrivers with fat centers, skinny centers, big bumps on the end, spot to put your thumb in. All kinds of shapes. Find one you really like, and then do it. That's it. Now, I always sign my work when it's a spindle piece one way. I put a couple of burn lines in it. It lets me know it's mine, and if I give it away and see it someplace, there it is. I just take something and put 3 lines in the end of it. Then my homemade wire burner. Michael's Arts and Crafts has these. They're called short musical wire and wood balls they sell in the aisle where they have their ready built furniture. You bring it through, fold the end over a little bit, put a drop of CA, push it through the other one, fold the end over a little bit, put a drop of CA, and you've got a wire burner. Get a whole set. Now with that, I'm now ready to clean up this one last end a little bit, and to do that I just take the tailstock away. Still have it on the jam chuck, and it's all true and spinning. Then I'll take almost any tool that I have that's fairly sharp and just waste away that little end. Notice where the hand is. It's not resting there because I'm tired. It's Monday. I partied hard yesterday. But that steadies the piece, so when I'm pushing this way, I'm pulling back that way. And my lubrication is a little bit of sawdust. Now, got this done. Oh, you know what? This is just going to lack for something. Now it doesn't lack at all. But then on it, if you want to have a little fun with these lines, you can paint them in or brush in something. I guess I'm running about 220 grit on this right now. But I would clean it up, put a coat of sealer on it, seal it, and then 1 or 2 coats of a finish, and probably overlay it with super glue. It's nice and hard. Oil resistant, sweat resistant. Dog chew marks, no, they still gonna chew on it. I'm kind of happy with the end result of this project. Yeah. Nice. Oh, did I tell you how to put that in? Okay. No, I didn't. This is what you just finished, right? Nice, huh? All the lines and all. Yours probably come out nicer, and you'll use better wood. Nice wood. I've got a Coca-Cola one. I'll break your hand here. No, nice wood. Okay. Now you've got this. You've got this. You put them together. You test dry fit them, and then you pull it apart a little bit. There you go. See that? And you just a little bit. You don't have to slather it. And don't put it inside the hole. Put it right there. The 15-minute midi cure from PSI. This is my favorite epoxy for doing these types of tools. Why? I don't want that 5-minute set. I like a little time, because once I push it in there, then I want to roll it around on a counter and make sure it's running true, so I can make some last-minute adjustments. And by the way, why didn't I put it down in a hole? Because when I put it down in a hole, if I got it on this shaft or the other end of this, I'm going to have to clean it to get it out. I understand that if you heat it up with the heat, if you grab the vice grip and heat it up a little bit, it'll come out. I just understand that happens. Okay, now, you glue it in there today, right? Okay, it's all ready, all said and done. You set it off and you take it out tomorrow. You pull it apart tomorrow. Epoxy cures, doesn't dry, it cures. Give it a chance to cure. Well, there we have it. 15-minute project, a nice screwdriver, something you can have. This goes in the kitchen drawer in case you ask me for a plus or a minus again. I've got one available. Thanks for joining me today as we did a little making shavings. That's right. I'm Captain Eddie Castle, and you take care, be good, and be safe in that shop. And I'll see you soon. And if you ever need me, give me a call. See this phone number? Just call this phone number. Or the email address that shows up at the end. That's what I'm here for. Goofing off and making shavings. See you. Pluses and minuses. Where do they get this stuff?